Okay, we are looking at using at as a preposition of a place. And when using at, we use at when talking about or when locating smaller places within a bigger place. For example, the visitors arrived at the airport before noon. That means that that small place within Entebbe municipality, the airport, is what we call, is what we can mention using at. Another one is when we are talking about the future, I will find you at the church. I talked about these small places at the church. We don't say in the church because the church is a small place within that big area where you are. Okay, so let us begin with in, because we are saying we have two prepositions today. We have in and at. In now is used for bigger places, the district, the country, the city, the municipality, okay, the village, okay. So let us have a few of our examples here. Sarah's parents live in Kampala. Okay, I was talking about that big Kampala, the city. We don't use at, we use in. But if we are going to locate the place where Sarah's parents live within Kampala, then we are going to use at. Okay, if you are going to mention Nalukolongo, that small area within Nalukolongo, it can be a supermarket, it can be a restaurant within that big place, then we use the word at. Okay, so in again we use when we are talking about bigger areas. Peter was born at Lugazi in Buikwe district. Okay, so Lugazi is a municipality within the bigger Buikwe district. Okay, so you can mention the small place where you were born. Okay, if you were born, let's say, at Mulago in Kampala city, you see. So you use at when you are talking about that small area, the hospital, the municipal, that small region where you were born within a bigger area. Okay, so that is the difference. Let us look at this first activity. Or before we look at the activity, let me first get you back to at, and then I try to find out a few of your responses there. Okay. Oh, Carol, when we give this work, we are very sure that it's already in the Google Classroom. So when you want to take notes, it is not very, it can't be very good for you to take notes immediately as we write, because we always move to save time. I really love that we handle two aspects in 1 hour. That is my interest. But if I fail, then I will handle one aspect in one lesson, because I know in this class we have people who are also from primary 4 and they are now attending primary 5 class. That development to endure speed has not yet developed in you. So that's why we put this work in the Google Classroom, so that you will take time and copy the notes in the Google Classroom. In fact, the instructions of today in the Google Classroom is that copy the notes and do the activity. So I want you to take time and copy those notes in the Google Classroom, okay? All right, so my participants here have already put up their arms. I'm going to start with the first 7. That is Mazima. Mazima, please unmute, Mazima. Yes, Mazima. Mazima, can you make a sentence using the preposition at? Yes, Mazima. Oh, Mazima, you are off again. Hello, Mazima.
I was at.
Mazima, the whole world is listening to you.
The
You have to be confident.
The visitors arrived at the airport before noon.
Thank you, Mazima. Just take time and make your own sentence, Mazima. Be free. Be confident you can do it, okay? Yes, Mazima. Make your own sentence. Use a school, use a church, use a kitchen.
My friends arrived at church before evening.
Okay. Can you give me one activity that takes place in the church? One activity.
One activity.
Yes. What happens in the church? What takes place in the church?
Praying.
Aha. Now you make a sentence and say before prayers. 1, 2, and start.
My friends arrived to church before praying.
Okay.
Before prayer.
Before prayer. Okay, thank you. I think there is a lot of interruption for Mazima in the background. Mazima is trying to say his sentence, but somebody at the background is trying to direct Mazima. Please, parents, let's give these children freedom to express their innocence. I love to hear from them. Eh? When they say their innocence, it's so sweet for me, eh? And I can be able to correct them. Okay. All right. Abdul Shahrukh. Abdul, please unmute. Good.
He is going at the saloon.
Say it again.
He is going at the saloon.
Can you tell me that he, so that I will be happy? Might be Mr. Otim.
He is going at the saloon.
Thank you, but I want that he. Put a name there.
Shakul is going at the saloon.
Okay. Thank you, Shakur. I thought you were going to say Mr. Otim. Shakur, you are not fair. I thought you were going to say Mr. Otim. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Shakur.
The saloon.
Okay, thank you. Now we have very many shaloms here. We had the first shalom who led us in prayer. Now there is another shalom that I would like to give this chance to. She's called Nteza Shalom Chosen. Yes, Nteza Shalom, please unmute. Yes. Nteza Shalom, are you there? That one is not there. Can you imagine? Has missed. Okay, I'm going to Chitibwa Shalom. Chitibwa Shalom, unmute. Good.
Yes, teacher.
Make a sentence using the preposition at.
I was at school.
Okay, when? When? Make that sentence complete.
I arrived at school before 5.
Okay, that's a complete sentence, Chitibwa. You have to put the pronoun and complete it with the location and time. Okay, thank you very much. Now we are still on S and we have got Shadrach. Oh, I love this name. Shadrach.
I am at school.
Now, do it again.
I am at school.
Put now. Yes, do it again.
I am now at school.
Now should be the last. Try it again.
I am at school now.
Wow, you are the best, Shadrach. Thank you. Now I wish I could get Meshach. Then I also get Abednego, but we don't have them. We have Asha Happy. Asha Happy. Asha Happy, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, make any sentence using the word, the preposition at. Asha, you're wasting time. We are going to leave you, Asha. Are you there? Oh no.
I am at.
Oh no. Her network
I
is not okay.
was
Sorry,
at home
Asha, we can't.
yesterday.
Okay, thank you. Though it was difficult to hear you.
I was at home yesterday.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so that will bring us to in. And I would like us to share.
Yesterday.
Okay, thank you very much, Asha. You can now mute. You can now mute, Asha. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, Asha. Let's go to in. Yes, in. And in we have explained it very well. We have explained saying that it is used for bigger places. When you are talking about bigger places within the smaller place. Sherry, please unmute.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Sherry, make a sentence using in.
I lived in Rwanda last. I used to live in Rwanda.
Okay, thank you, Sherry. But be confident, Sherry. Be confident, okay? Be confident. That's what I always tell parents. Again, I'm going to say this. Parents who are listening to me, you are the best because you help me to control my class while at home. But let's give these learners freedom to express their innocence so that we are able to guide them and correct them, okay? Thank you very much. When you give them that freedom, they can really talk without any fear, all right? Lemuel Mugisha, unmute. Lemuel? Hey, Mugisha, today you are not sharp. Why? Mugisha, you used to be very sharp. Nagawa Juliet? Nagawa Juliet, even you are not picking up my call. Unmute. Oh, Nagawa. Even you today, you are not sharp, Nagawa. Nagawa, okay. Namayanja, please unmute. Namayanja, what is wrong today? Okay, that will make me go to my chat room. Good girls and boys, I want you to send those answers here. Okay, Esther Georgina, don't do that again. I want answers to be here. Okay, there is someone called Edify. I don't know this person called Edify. I always fear to choose you because this is a very powerful name for our group. I thought that you are an administrator. Yes? Yes?
Mary.
What's your name? What's your name, Edify?
Industry.
Industry.
Hey,
Ndabegera ku mmere.
Edify, I'm going to put you
Begera ku
off.
mmere.
Can you imagine you are talking in our lesson? Okay. So, I think we have to. Okay, thank you, Taewa. Thank you, Taewa. Thank you, Taewa. You are the best. Thank you, Taewa. You are the best. Keza, thank you.
Good
Keza,
evening.
thank you. Keza, thank you very much.
I was in class during lunchtime.
Okay. Anna, thank you very much. Agawa, thank you. Wow. Shalom, thank you very much. I was in Canada last week. Shalom, are you sure? Okay, Queen, thank you. She lived in America last year. Good for you. Thank you very much. This is what I like with primary 5. They know how to use the chat room. We are going to church. We are going at with favor, okay? Look at your sentence and see whether it has at and in. Zawede, yours is not correct, Zawede. I was at school yesterday. Dorcas, that is good. Chironde, okay. Thank you very much. Talia, good. Talia, good. There is this Esther here. Esther, that's bad. Don't send those things. Those things, don't send them here. Okay. Thank you. Dorcas, thank you very much. Thank you. All right. So those examples are enough. I am going to send you to the exercise straight away. And I will request you to get to the chat room and then you answer these questions, okay? I'm going to request you to get to the chat room and then you answer those questions, all right? Okay. Yes, I'm going to follow in the chat room now and see you and read your answer and thank you. Waswa, we can't hear you. I reached at school before lessons. Thank you, Mzinguzi. I live in Mukono. You are my neighbor. Thank you very much. Okay. My admin is here. He wants me to make him a host. Sorry for that delay, sir. It was because of the volume of messages that are coming. Okay. Admin, let me get you. Hey, admin. There is this learner who puts the title admin. Last time again, I made a mistake and put her to be my admin. I don't know. But this time around, I'm going to be very careful. You will not get that privilege. Okay, Asha, thank you very much. Please answer the questions in the activity. Yes, number 2. Answer number 2. Answer number 2, just write the answer there. Asasira, write the answer there, and then I will be able to get you, okay? I was in Kampala last Sunday. Okay, thank you very much. I was in Kampala last Sunday. That's good. Admin, I can't get you, please. I can't get you, my admin. Okay? Oh God, what can I do? I can't get you, my admin. I'll try to search you in the search. I don't see you. It brings the other admin who made me make a mistake last time. Okay? So, I can't find you. I can't find you. So, okay. So, let me read these answers. The head, Shalom. Just write the answer there. Okay, it's not in the meeting. Thank you. Okay. The heads of state arrived dash Entebbe airport yesterday. Who is going to give us the answer there? Quickly to my charts I go. At Dorcas, thank you very much. In Dorcas, you're the best. Peter, at which number are you answering, Peter? Jeremiah, Jerusalem, good. At which number? Number 1, yes. Ntesa, thank you. Joan, you are the best. Anne, thank you. Aloro, thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Let's leave that now and we go to the next number. Thank you very much. You have answered number 1 and number 2 correctly well. Okay, now we have the next 2 numbers coming there on your screen. King Oyo was born dash Bwera in Uganda. Okay, the bigger place there is in Uganda. That means that the small place Bwera, we use the word at. King Oyo was born at Bwera in Uganda. Okay, thank you very much, participants who are giving me answers on the chat. You are amazing. Okay, thank you. Dennis has a shop at Wilgerere dash Wakiso. So you see that in our sentence here, let me highlight this, my learners. When we are mentioning a smaller place, we use at. So therefore, immediately you find that they have already talked about a smaller place. That means that our bigger place will be the word in, okay? Look at that handwriting of mine, okay? And look at that, okay? So the bigger place is Wakiso and the smaller place is Bulgaria. So the shop, the uncle of Dennis has a shop at Bulgaria in Wakiso. Okay, that is that. Those of you who are participating in the chat very well, like this Alpha, the Edify, they are really amazing learners. I'm happy. I'm happy when you get to the chat and give the answer. That's very good. Anne and Teza, Talia, good. I hope that you will do that. Shalom, Nteza, Shalom, Apollo, Efinix, S4, Zawede. Now Zawede, you are getting on well. Zawede, wonderful. Thank you. Christabel, thank you very much. King, someone is saying pick us. No, you just come to the chat and write sense. Teacher, I cannot see. Oh, Abigail, you can't see. Okay, let me clear my desk so that you can see. Now I hope you can see. Okay, so let's move on. Number 5 and number 6. Where, okay. Where, oh, no, this is it. Okay, where the Swiss born dash Switzerland. So Switzerland is a bigger place. The Swiss are the people, okay, in Switzerland. So the question is, where the Swiss born in Switzerland? That's the question. So that means that because Switzerland is a country, is a wider one, we use the preposition of place in. We studied dash Bugema University in Luero. Now the bigger place, I circle this, the bigger place is Luero. And the smaller place is Bugema University. Bugema University is one of the universities found in Luero district, okay? So if you are talking about the smaller university within a bigger Luero district, then we use in. Thank you very much once again, my participants on chat. Thank you very much. And they are the same, by the way. I don't know where are others. I can still see Apoyo Abigail, Nakaziwe Pretty, Claire Mirembe. I can still see the same people chatting, but it's all right. Punctuation, everyone. Okay, punctuation, everyone. Where are we punctuating? When we are filling in, okay, there is no punctuation. But when you are chatting, sometimes you will not be like these friends who's Claire. Claire says number 6. The answer is in. No, number 6, the answer is at. Why? Because the university is a small place and the wider place or the bigger place is the district Luero. Okay? So we say at because the university is a small place within Luero district. Okay? So my learners, take note of this. Okay? When we are talking about smaller places within a bigger place, thank you very much. Joshua, thank you for that answer. Number 6, Ruth Ankonda, thank you for the answer. Ahebwa Esther, you are the best because you have written the whole sentence as it is. He studied at Bugema University. Thank you. Murunji, Daniela, he says she cannot see the message on the chat. Yes, we have set this message so that the conversation is between you and me, okay? Because you started sending funny things to your friends on the chat. So we have made the chat in a way that it is between you and me, okay? And the rest will learn what you have said when I have mentioned your name and given the answer that you have said. So please, it is for our good. It is for our good. That's why we have said the chat is between you and me, okay? Like the way Chironde Mark has said, number 6 is at. Thank you very much, Chironde. Abigail, Amalia, Raji, thank you, Asasira, Elijah, Ronnie, you are the best children. Your chat is good. And I love these who take time and write the whole sentence with the right answer. That is amazing, okay? Even those who just put the answer at, you have to give the question. Like my friend Solomon has said, number 6, the answer is at. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's continue and concentrate on our next slide. Our next slide, these numbers, you will get them in our Google Classroom, okay? So let's look at this. I'm going to bring them all. Let me bring them all because of time. Then I explain it at once. Using between and among. Some people you say that word among. No, I want you to say among because sound of letter O is R. So it is among. Okay. So between is used for 2 things or persons. I repeat, between is used for 2 things or persons. Okay? It can also be used between 2 places. Okay? Please, let's stop the chat now. We have finished that part. Anne, thank you very much. Anne. Oh, Anne is already in the new one. Thank you, Anne. There is a seat between Jane and Mary. Anne, you are an amazing girl. She's already here in between. Thank you. So we use between when we are talking about 2 persons or 2 things, but also 2 places. Okay, if you are talking about Namagunga and then you are talking about Kayanja, these are 2 different trading centers, Namagunga and then Kayanja. If you are talking about that distance, then you can say between Namagunga and Kayanja. Okay, now if you are talking about let's say Mother Kevin Memorial School, and you are talking about where can somebody give me that place? In Zambia. So when you are talking about Mother Kevin Memorial School and in Zambia, that between the two places. So we use between for two things or persons or places. Okay. Our first example, the money was divided between a Congolese and a Kenyan. Now these are two people. I remember we talked about this nationality when we are beginning our lessons. We talked about nationality. So a Congolese and a Kenyan, these are two people. Okay. The money was divided between. We don't say among. No, we shall look at that later. Okay. The two Chinese guests shared the meal between themselves. Okay. Now let's look at among. Among is used for more than two. I repeat, more than two things or persons. This is very special. More than two. Let me underline that for my girls and boys at home. More than two. Hey, my pen, where are you? More than two. Can you see that pen? More than two. Okay. Meanwhile, here we are saying, let me make it zigzag, between two things or so that is the difference. All right. So when you come to our examples, you have to take note. You have to be careful to identify the question well. Look at the first example. The four pupils. This is already more than two. The four pupils is already more than two. So what do we use there? We use among, because they are more than two. He divided the land dash 6 sons. This is more than two. Okay. Okay. So when we have more than two, we use among. When we have between two, oh, I have already said between. Okay. When we are talking of two things or person, we say between. This time around, I want you to get 10 out of 10 as we hand in the work, as we turn in our work in a Google Classroom. Okay. Okay. Teacher says, teacher, please go up. Among the three of us, Daniel is the shortest. This is Daniela girl here. This Daniela girl here, I'm going to prepare for you a beautiful gift for being smart. Okay. Then Anne is also wonderful here. Anne, 10 pupils shared the sweets among themselves. These children are amazing. Anne, I'm going to follow up you and give you a gift. Okay? Hafsa. Hafsa. I don't know this name well. Forgive me if I mentioned it wrongly. Hafsa. I shared. What did you share? Please get serious. I shared, then you put emo. I'm not going to say that answer. I don't have a Google Classroom. Favor, you will have a Google Classroom. After my lesson, we will explain to you that among the three of us, Daniela has brought another one. Thank you. I don't have, okay. We will find you a Google Classroom. I don't have, even Favor Chimera says it's not on Google Classroom. Okay, we shall help you. Imani, Abdallah, that group there. Abdallah shared a mango among 3 children. Teacher, okay. Shalom, your time will come. Let us first continue. We will give you time, okay. Using beside and besides. That is another one that is a little bit confusing. Using beside and besides. Boys and girls, pay attention here. I'm going to give a chance now to people to talk. Abdallah, pay attention. Let's stop sharing. Joshua Mtesa, let's stop chatting. Muzingusi Innocent, thank you for your answer. Let's stop chatting so that we now concentrate to understand beside and besides. Okay, pay attention. Number one. Besides means next to. Pay attention, my good girls and boys. Besides means next to. Okay, for example, I sit beside, oh, this must be S. Okay, we need to put here letter S. Let me do it for you. Okay, that was a typing error. Now our sentence is, I sit beside an Indian in a class. That means next to. Okay. Tanzania is located besides. Oh, I have today many errors here. Besides Uganda, next to. Okay. Beside means in addition. Okay. Then this mistake must be erased. Let me correct this now. My girls, let me correct this error so that we move on well. I don't want us to fail this. Let me correct this one. This was our typing error here. We need to correct this now. Okay. So this one has to move away. Let me remove that. Okay, let me cross crease my work, although it's not allowed for you to cross crease your work. So beside means next to, and we have the examples right there. Then besides means in addition to or apart from. We have our examples here. She studied French besides Chinese. That means in addition to studying French, she has also studied Chinese. Okay? So most Ugandans speak English besides their local languages. Okay? Mr. Otim is a Ugandan, therefore he speaks English mostly, but also he has another additional language. Apart from English, Mr. Otim also speaks Ateso. So apart from English, there is Ateso as a language besides English. Okay, let's get to our exercise. And this is where I want us now to try to give chances to people. In a few minutes, I want to give chances to people to speak. Okay, I'm going to start with the letter A. Acham. Acham. Acham, please unmute. Yes. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you very much. Our first sentence. Can you see that?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Can you give me the answer?
Some people they like force you to. Teacher, the answer is, did you share the apples among Asimwe, Okech, Nega, and Akiki?
Okay. Acham, somebody is studying behind you. Who is that?
Mommy.
Mommy is studying.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Tell mommy to reduce her volume, okay? So that you can also pay attention. Okay. Yes. So our friend Acham has given us a very good answer. Now, as I told you, we are now going to Agaba. We are still in the A. We have Agaba Alton. Agaba Alton. Please unmute Agaba. Agaba. Agaba Alton, not Patience. We have them here many. Agaba Alton, your turn. Yes. Agaba?
Did you share the post?
No. Yours is here. Yours is there coming. Can you see yours?
Yes.
Okay, tell us that.
He shared the money among his two.
Alton?
Yes.
Alton? Give us the answer.
He shared the money.
Okay. Agaba, I want.
Shared the money. Shared the money. Besides his two wives.
Oh, sorry. Okay, not correct. Now, before I choose Agaba Patience to make that correction, okay, let me first choose Agaba Patience, then I will do the correction again. Yes, Agaba?
He shared the money among his two wives.
Okay, thank you. Now let's come back to this, okay? We said that between, this one is for only two people or places. Then among, like the way our friend Acham said, among is used for more than two. Like you have seen Asimwe, Okech, Niger, and Akik. These are more than two. So we use among. But if it is two, only two, we say between. Okay? Now, when we come to beside, next to, okay? Next to, then besides means another. Like we have said, apart from the English that Ugandans speak, they also have other languages that they speak. So besides English, Ugandans speak their Akiki, their Okechi, their Simwe, their Naiga, okay? Their Agaba, okay? Their Nagawa. Those are the small, beautiful languages that we speak. So besides English, Ugandans speak their other mother tongues. So besides is apart from. Then beside is next to. So let us hear again from Juliet Nagawa. Nagawa Juliet. Nagawa Juliet, yes. Give us the answer. Juliet, baby Juliet, you are not sharp. You have unmuted and you are not talking. Okay, baby Juliet, now you are making us sad in our lesson. But you, baby Juliet. Okay, let us get to the other members of this class. At this time, allow me take this cursor to these ones who have not named their phones, like Pop, Techno Pop Plus. Now you see, how can I pick you? Jesse is only on audio. He's not on mic. Jacinta, I would give you this chance. Oh, Jacinta has come on mic. Jacinta has come on mic. Okay. Jacinta, let me give her the chance. Jasmine, Jacinta. Okay. Jacinta. Oh, Jacinta, yes, please unmute. Jacinta, unmute. Jacinta. Jacinta is not. James and Peter. James and Peter. James and Peter, is your turn. Oh, Jacinta has come in. James and Peter, please wait a moment. I will come back to you. Jacinta, yes? Give us the answer. To number 3. Yes, Jacinta. Jacinta, is your turn. Jacinta, you are not serious. Jacinta, can you unmute now? Give us the answer for number 3.
Among.
I'll make the whole sentence, Jacinta.
Among.
Read the whole sentence, Jacinta.
There were a lot of arguments among the debate.
Say it again. Among the
debaters.
Make the whole sentence.
There were a lot of arguments among the debaters.
Thank you very much, Jacinta. But your background is noisy. People are making noise in your background. I don't know how you are going to learn. At least now. People are making noise at your background. I don't know how you're going to learn. My dear parents, help these children to learn. Try as much as possible to reduce the noise at the background so that the learner is able to concentrate. That message is for our dear parents, okay? James and Peter, is your turn. Yes, James and Peter. Number 4 is there for you. Yes, James and Peter? We can't hear you. Hello, James and Peter? Okay. I think James and Peter are not on. Okay. So let us leave James and Peter. We have failed to get them. Queen Jasmine. Queen Jasmine. Queen Jasmine, please unmute. Yes, Queen. Daddy, please keep quiet. Daddy, please keep quiet.
Martina
Now
is,
you can.
Martina is standing between Rachel and Deborah.
Okay, good. But we can also say Martina is standing beside Rachel and Deborah, because beside means next to. Okay?
Yes.
Remember, we are only sharing. When it is sharing, then we use between. But if these people are here and they are standing, okay? Jacinta, Queen, then we can use the word beside, because the two are not sharing anything. If these were places, then we can say between. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, if it is sharing, we can say between, but these two people, we can say beside. All right, so let us get back to our work and then we continue with a few minutes left. Oh, we are even past time by 1 minute, fine. Let me just finish up here. Then these are the numbers that you are going to get in our Google Classroom. My friends who have given me charts, I am very happy. You are 86 wonderful children. Nakanjako Fadausis. Loom, Mahad, and many others. You are the best. I'm going to request you to get back to the Google Classroom and do this assignment and turn in. My dear friends, my beautiful learners, boys and girls, the handsome boys, I am very happy for you. Today you've attended this class and you have participated productively in the chat. I have not seen people who are sending emails in the chat. Malcolm, thank you very much. And thank you for participating. God bless you all from me, teacher Otim, and all the team. We are very grateful. Thank you very much and bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.